to hold on to what I have to say afterwards. You know, it's not everything that parents do instantly and they realize it's a mistake. Somebody might sleep over it and realize, okay, and maybe say you. Then we start having a way of atoning for it. And so let's also open up. We shouldn't be too much aggressive with our parents. That if because you have something happening before, and so even if I go to my mother, what happened before is going to happen. I don't think that is right.
Reverend.
Yes, ma'am.
I need you to talk about the importance that parents' ability to say sorry has on the development of the adolescent.
Oh, it is very, very important and it's so essential. You see, but it depends on whether as you say it instantaneously or as you defer it. And looking at what mom was telling Redeemer, go for the malt. It is to lure you so that we can come sit and talk. The sorry we say, but it might not come straight sorry. But it could be, oh, what I did the last time, I think I didn't do it well, but next time don't push me for me to do what I'm doing. So all these things are there, but it's very, very critical for we as parents to admit if we go wrong. There is nothing wrong about it. But don't say it in such a way that you are using to pamper the child. No. You are saying it because of the act, not the person.
I did some research on parents saying sorry.
Yeah.
And I found out a few case studies that I read on. It has a way of boosting the child's confidence.
Definitely.
And also knowing that the child is aware that I matter.
Good.
In certain decisions. Good. And also, my mother must love me to be able to come and say sorry.
Good. But all this, you don't say, oh, Redeemer, I'm sorry for what I did yesterday. You don't go by that. It is what we say. Then I try to let you understand why I am saying the sorry. What is it that I did to you that I am not too pleased about? But I value you, and I just want you to know that it will not happen again. So that means that reshuffle yourself. And that is where your maturity will start. The day mommy, father, daddy, mama tells you, I'm sorry, you should grow. Every adolescent
but these
should grow.
They don't just gloat.
That is it. They don't grow, they gloat. Exactly.
Okay. Can we put this in perspective in a particular way? Before they were adolescents, they were children. Right. It took me a while. I think maybe I had an advantage because my father's style was a very open style. So he was my friend from a very early age. So I realized the value of that, as you know, because it helped me in a way. Yeah. Because some of these things, parenting is not something you go to school for. No. You don't really go to school for.
You just emulate what you see.
But you are a steward on behalf of somebody. I am a Christian. I am a pastor. So some of these dynamics. So when it comes to these conversations, there's a lot of modeling that goes on that even parents are not even aware sometimes. Because the children eventually, whether you like it or not, they will eventually 95% of the time become like you.
Sure. Yeah. Definitely.
Whether you guide, you control, you turn, you jump it, 90-95% of the time they'll be like you.
That's
because
whether you like it, it will happen.
Yeah. They'll be like you with all your mistakes.
They'll become like you eventually.
Yes.
Whether you, so you see, I tell a lot of parents that the modeling is critical. So the sorry is part of the modeling, so that he also learns to say sorry. So that's when the sorry is not even for you. It is for him, but he doesn't know it's even for him because he needs to learn. But the only way they can learn is me mami a wodi we kra o me kra ka sorry. Na me ese mu be na me ye no.
Me pacho, you were SAB or mami kind. Okay, so it says I think as parents, this is from a parent. It says I think as parents we should consciously create the environment so that our children will feel confident and comfortable enough to be in our company and share their experiences with us. Unfortunately, and some parents seem so sadly unapproachable to their own children, such there is often no grounds for consensus or even discussion. As parents, we must also ensure that we are good role models for our children. Actions indeed do speak louder than words. Some parents insist on certain things yet fail to be a good example to their children. In this life, change is the only constant, and hence as parents, we must strive to adjust our parenting to suit the changing times so that we do not lose our children. Lastly, While it is true that most parents are more experienced than their children, in certain things, interestingly, we parents also learn things from our children which make us better. Yeah, from Olibi.
Seriously.
Antoinette, please.
This is good. Yes, I mean, I love the part where she says, we parents learn something. You remember when we had the parents supposed to join us via Zoom? They struggled. But the adolescents, they had joined Zoom since. And they made fun of it. They mocked it. Oh, yes, in this house, they mocked it. Yes, if it were them. Yes, Redeemer.
I really appreciate what Mr. Chumesi said. So I now understand why most of our parents are like that. Because I understand very well that those days, when daddy says A,
it's A.
only why now Becca B.
A is done.
That is why most of our parents want to be like that. But I also want to advise adolescents that we should make it our main aim that when we grow, we would like to nurture children who will be able to stand up for themselves and do things because they know that it is right, not because mommy is watching.
I've got lots of messages and very limited time. The network, so it drops late. It says, I'm Stella, and I really like today's topic. It's true that some parents don't tell their children sorry. Example, my dad, something he's always right. Okay. From Kumasi, why are children expect parents to come out and say, I'm sorry? This is what we're talking about. This is a parent saying. Now, this is Rosalind from Medina. Good afternoon. Pride is not the issue. In my house, parents do the talking, children listen, because that is how they were trained. They don't create the environment for communication, so we talk to our friends instead of our parents. Fees are paid fully, food at home always, and that's it. Nothing like family socializing.
So that's a missing link.
It says, good afternoon, madam. Please read Proverbs 22, verse 6. Youth of today think the old don't know anything, but we, the old or parents, know they are not wise. Look at their dressings, their music they produce. They want their freedom, not accountable to their parents. Okay. Sami from Koforidua, I don't agree with Mrs. Champon. I don't know which part you don't agree with. He says, hello, thank you for this program. I just tuned in, but I'm enjoying it. Please, it's taboo in Ghana for an adult to say sorry to the younger person. I'm a father myself, and I've been there before. Didn't have it easy with my dad, but I pray to God always for wisdom and strength to do my best and bring up my child the way God wants it. Kids learn from what you do and not from what we literally say. Piero from Dansuma, Redeemer, Redeemer, you're getting fans. Winnie, okay. How many parents say sorry? Let's be honest with ourselves. Hello, good afternoon. I'm really enjoying your show. I will take this opportunity to wish my brother Emmanuel happy Father's Day. Peter, my name is from Kaswa. This one. So one time, my mom insulted me in public using so many hurtful words. I was expecting her to say sorry, but she didn't. Instead, she told me she got me a new dress. I was so angry. I love Redeemer. He makes sense. And then he says, I'm Derek. I'm very much content with how Reverend came out with the advice of parents as to how to say sorry to their children when they think they've been outrageously harsh. The last message. Good afternoon, madam. Parents have to learn to unlearn some bad habits. My father is one clear example. How can you say I can't eat at the dinner table, and when I say he was wrong, I was a bad child? Kwame Akom, Cape Coast. Okay. Good afternoon, Auntie. I'm Edward from Koforidua. I personally have issues I discuss with my dad only and issues I discuss with my mom only as well. So again, there is that split. Okay. We've run out of time, but we have to do a part 2 of this because the topic has to continue. It's just a topic. Say something. We have just limited time.
Please, I want to tell the parents that.
Okay.
Please.
Be fast.
Please, instead of controlling the children.
2 minutes. I have to wrap up.
Guide the children.
I have to wrap up. Otherwise, my boss will beat me. All too soon, viewers. Our time is up. Viewers in Liberia and in Ghana and everywhere else who are watching us via YouTube. Next week, we're going to come with part 2 to finish this topic because it's been quite heated. We say a big thank you to all our sponsors, CH Foods, KR Senso, Better Malt, W Emporium, all our sponsors. We say a big thank you. I would like to say a big thank you to our technical crew in Liberia, and as always, our very technical crew, a very competent technical crew at Metro TV, our live studio audience. A thank you to Mrs. Achampon. Hope to see you next week. Reverend, Redeemer, and Mr. Chumesi. And a thank you to our sign writer, who's our sign interpreter, who's been teaching me sign language. My name is Nathalie. I always forget to mention my name. I'm Nathalie, your host. Follow us on Instagram, Linson_Adolecent, YouTube, Ali Television Network. Like, share, and subscribe. And next week, we come your way again. Same time, 2 p.m. live with a part 2 of this topic. Don't forget to the adolescents. It's not always a trap. And to the parents, don't be the most suspicious people on earth. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for next week, same time. Have a lovely Sunday and a happy Father's Day to all of them.